How's everybody doing today? Now, I'm Kenny, and I'm going to go over what on how to answer interview questions. The first thing the interviewer is going to say is, "Tell me about yourself." Now, what that means is talk about your work history and education background. Don't talk about, "Oh, I like to go for walks." No, that's not what they're asking for. They don't care what you do on your spare time. And be specific. And here's what I mean by be specific. The last interview I did, I told the interviewer that even though my workplace is not professional, that I would show up at least 15 minutes early. And then she told me, actually, your workplace is professional, even though you don't think they're watching, they're watching. Which is not at all what I was getting at. So instead, say something like, even though there is a part of my workplace that's not professional, and then they might ask, okay, what part of your workplace is not professional? And here's how I would answer that. If I clock in late, they won't have me late unless I'm 9 minutes late, which is not professional. For one, if you're not punctual, that's unprofessional. Punctuality is the key. And then the next question, tell me about a time you dealt with a difficult customer. And I'm going to use my story for an example. I was just clocking in for the day, and there was this customer who was really upset. I'm like, ma'am, calm down. Please explain to me calmly what's gotten you so upset. And then she explained to me that she's asked so many employees to help her because she wanted to buy a trampoline. And I apologized and told her, I do apologize for your wait. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find something with wheels on it, because I'm not gonna keep you waiting longer than you already have. I will be right back. And then when she saw me with with Pot Jet, I made her. That's when her day slowly started getting better. And when we checked out, I said, ma'am, I do apologize. And in the near future, if you ever want them to ask for me to specifically to help you, feel free, because obviously I am not somebody who wastes time on helping a customer. And don't talk about what a piece of work they were, because first of all, they're the customers, and if it weren't for the customers, you wouldn't have a job. And second of all, treat the customer the way you want to be treated. For one, as somebody who, I actually understood her frustration, because there's times people kept me waiting. And finally, when your interview is done, ask questions. And do not ask questions about the benefits, because if you do, then you're not going to get the job. Okay? They hired you to benefit them. Ask, okay, what's a typical workday like? And then they'll go over what a typical workday is like. And finally, if your interview is in person, ask for a tour. And this is the beneficial part about doing an interview in person. You can ask for a tour, which is a benefit that doing an interview through Skype, over the phone, interviews like that, that's the downside. Remember, when they say tell me about yourself, talk about your work work history and background. Be specific. Tell me about time you've helped a customer. Talk about how you made the day better. And when you ask questions, do not ask for benefits. Thank you for your time.